Hello, I'm Angeli Velasquez and welcome to this weekend review for June 29th, 2012 on Greenroofs TV. Our project of the week is the Banyan Street Manor Rooftop Farm and Vertical Gardens, built in 2012 in Honolulu, Hawaii. Located in the Kalahi section of Honolulu, Banyan Street Manor debuted the first USDA certified organic rooftop farm on top of an affordable housing project along with 3 vertical gardens. A variety of Asian herbs and more than 20 types of produce, including tomatoes, lettuce, eggplant, and green beans, will be grown on the roof. 40% of the produce will be grown free of charge to building residents, and the remaining produce will be sold to Whole Foods Market and other local grocery stores. Distributors of Green Living Technologies International, First Look Exteriors will manage and maintain the 790 square feet of green living walls and the 2,000 square foot rooftop organic garden. A cooling feature of Banyan Street Manor is a white roof, and photovoltaic panels generate electricity to power the common areas and offset overall operating costs. It will also feature the largest living wall in the state. To learn more about the Banyan Street Manor Rooftop Farm and Vertical Gardens, click on our Project of the Week photo on our homepage. Watch the Green Roofs and Walls of the World Virtual Summit 2011, Episode 29, Closing Keynote Address, Gardens by the Bay, Singapore, by Andrew Grant. Read our guest feature article, Copenhagen, the Green City for the Third World Green Roof Congress, by Dusty Gedge. Our June 2012 e-newsletter is out. Check your inboxes for what's been going on here all month long, and if you're not subscribed, click on the mail icon on our homepage and enter your email address. Advertiser press release, Living Wall is part of Fashion Valley makeover plans installed by Greenscaped Buildings. Industry news, EPA has released a series of 6 fact sheets on incorporating green infrastructure measures into National Pollutant Discharge Elimination System wet weather programs. The series builds upon existing EPA authority, guidance, and agreements to describe how EPA and state permitting and enforcement professionals can work with permittees to include green infrastructure measures as part of control programs. Over at Sky Gardens, check out Linda's latest posts. Green Roofs and Walls of the World Virtual Summit 2011, Episode 29, Closing Keynote Address, Gardens by the Bay, Singapore. And greenroofs.com to speak and review on Greenroofs TV for June 22nd, 2012. June 30th is the early bird registration deadline for the World Green Roof Conference in Copenhagen, Denmark. July 6th through the 8th is the 2012 Perennial Plant Symposium in Boston, Massachusetts. Melissa Harris of the Chicago Tribune reports on Living Greenwell plan for Intercontinental Chicago. The chief executive of Strategic Hotels and Resorts, Lawrence Geller, plans to add life to the Intercontinental Chicago Hotel on North Michigan Avenue with a 9,800 square foot green wall. If approved by the City Council, this will be the largest wall of its kind in North America. Chicago is known for its green roofs but has few green walls, experts say, due to the cost and climate. The New Rivers Casino in Des Plaines has a small indoor one, and the Chicago Botanic Gardens' new children's garden has 4 outdoor walls that cover about a total of 670 square feet. The team is working with Green Living Technologies International, which has great experience and built the walls at the Botanic Garden. The plants will be grown indoors and slowly, over several months, be rotated to a 90-degree angle before being planted on the wall. Kevin Ma of the St. Albert Gazette talks about garden experiment takes over in Joy Center roof. He says rooftop gardens bring efficiency and exotic tomatoes, and that city residents could get to eat Boxcar Willie in about a month if all goes well at an experimental rooftop garden at the Holes Greenhouse. Volunteers gathered to help plant 4 rooftop gardens at the Enjoy Center last week. The gardens are part of an experiment by the Northern Alberta Institute of Technology to test the effects of plants on Alberta roofs. The test modules on the 4 roofs contain custom-made dirt that has specific nutrient and water retention levels, sensors, and plants. The team will track heat, moisture, photosynthesis, and carbon storage rates in the modules over the next 5 years. They are also conducting an experiment with 61 tomato plants on the roof to see if they can grow local food. These are black, purple, and striped tomatoes with names like Boxcar Willie and Amish paste. The team is growing 28 varieties, about 80% of which are heritage tomatoes, and if all goes well, the vegetables should be ready for the Prairie Bistro restaurant downstairs by August. To learn more about these stories and new ones posted daily, go to our In the News or newslinks section of our website. Send us your green articles, videos, and images to editor@greenroofs.com and share your green roof or green wall info with the world. Make sure to keep up with everything greenroofs.com by following us on Twitter, liking us on Facebook, being a member of our network on LinkedIn, and subscribing to our Green Roofs TV channel on YouTube. This has been This Week in Review for June 29, 2012 on Green Roofs TV. I'm Angeli Velasquez, and I'll see you next week. This week's episode is sponsored by the Green Roof Directory, brought to you by greenroofs.com.